So maybe this, would you recommend it, or would you say, no way would I do that again?
I would recommend it.
Absolutely.
You would?
Yeah.
One of the
Especially
challenges.
as a family time.
Yeah.
It's bonding, and it was so challenging. You know, just one bathroom upstairs, one bathroom in the whole home.
Which is the laundry room too.
And
Yeah, that's brutal.
the bathroom happened to be upstairs.
So the way that you phased this project,
Yeah.
would you tell somebody, hey, go live in a house for 2 years and then do a second project? So would you recommend they stage it or do it in 2 projects, or would you say just get it all over with?
I'd say 50-50.
Really?
Yeah. It all depends on their budget too.
Yeah. So assuming that the bank will finance it and do all that stuff, would you have rather done it in one project?
Probably. Well, I don't know, in 50-50 because it would have been a totally different house.
It would be a totally different house.
It would have. And I think there would be a lot of wasted space. We use every inch of this house.
To me, as just moving in here, we had a special time a couple of years with just the 4 of us in this smaller home, and it was a challenge, and it made us like really excited about doing an addition.
Right.
We kind of grew up here a little bit. I was like, we were just so excited to move into this little,
Right.
I mean, it's
after the
1,200
remodel.
square feet.
It was so
With
much fun. The kids were tiny. It was fine, and then the excitement of nailing it with the addition and being really excited about that.
All right. Anything else that you remember from the project that was particularly cool, or
There's the partnership in working it through that design and then redoing it quite a few times, and with your staff, like that crew, like patient with us. And Amy like doodle on her like paper and then kind of take it back and forth. That was a good partnership. And then also during the project, the people who were in the house, we got to know them fairly well.
Yeah.
They were some really great crews, and some of them we still have back here because it's an old house, and we're like, hey, we need our plumber. And and they're people that we became to know and trust.
it's really cool to know that goes on.
Yeah. And you could tell they took pride in their work, and they really enjoyed Amy's cookies.
Yes.
Well,
They would get
everybody
fresh
enjoys
baked
Amy's
cookies
cookies.
every so often.
Do you want to sell them? This is an opportunity to plug your cookie, like $10 a dozen or something.
www.
Little brick house cookies.
But one of the things that we talked about, and we'll get into some of these old pictures, but one of the things we talked about, this whole space was closed.
Yes.
Right?
So there's a wall right here.
Yeah, there's a wall there, and
this was the dining room.
and there's
the
a wall
kitchen,
here.
and a wall there. That was the end of the house.
Was this the end of the cabinets?
There was a window
Where
right
was it?
here.
Because the sink was not there.
I think it was with the wall.
Was there a
It
wall?
was right here. Yes.
It was terrible.
Terrible. Terrible.
I just love it. And the previous owner's gonna kill me, so forgive me if he's watching this. But yeah, seriously, I walked in on that remodel and I'm going, no. Right? So it really took a pretty extensive rework. Some other stuff I think though that's interesting about this back hall.
Yeah.
I mean, this really accentuates the way you live.
Right.
Right? Because
Yes.
you've got, it screams family all over it.
Yeah. I mean, this is a work in progress wall that I'm, get all these frames at the third Sunday market, and I'm just framing artwork as they come in. And soon.
And your corkboard, obviously, and your
I saw that
chalkboard.
on Pinterest. That was one of the first things I pinned. Corkboard. And
So everybody
chalkboard.
asks for chalkboards,
Yes.
right? And very few do we end up doing. You love it.
Yeah,
You
I
use it
love
all
it.
the time. Yeah.
All the time. I love the corkboard. The kids love putting their things up there. And this whole walkway is just definitely used.
Right.
It's hardworking. The garage is right here, up the backyard right here.
Yeah.
And why we love this space is it's just right out to the trail.
Yeah.
But it's useful. I mean, every little, like I said, we use every little part of it.
And it is, when we start talking about details, right? I mean, it does make some difference to have some details because this is an older house. We do want to get into how do you maintain door styles and that kind of stuff that kind of keep the flavor of the original a little bit. Don't feel like you could put a 6-panel door in there, it might feel a little out of place.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like your new cookie cutter house in the old neighborhood. But that held true too when the selections you chose, I think, for the baths in particular, the tiles, right? So doing the hexagonal tile and that stuff, it's got some old house flavor to it.
Right.
And that was intentional, right?
Yeah, intentional. Yes, definitely love the hexagon. Love subway tile. If I could subway tile this whole room, I would.
Right.
I love it so much.
We can.
But,
You
yes,
just let me know.
right.
Maybe for Mother's Day. It's coming up.
Yeah, it is. It is. So, I mean, just to keep it the small space, we use this bathroom as our master, and plus the bathroom on this floor. So this goes right into our master.
So this is all addition,
Yes.
including this space. The original wall was right here,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So one of the things, I don't remember needing a workspace. Was that on your short list of I need a
It was.
desk space?
It was. I was just thinking the kids and homework and computer and just another little space that we could put something. Yes.
And the siding that we did in here, this was unique to
Yeah.
this room also.
Yes, I had to have it.
But it's perfect. It really is
I love
perfect.
it.
You know, and we didn't change a lot in here, right? Added the
Right.
and added the
Whatever that called. Twice.
paneling, wainscoting.
Yeah, we added that on to just give more character to the house.
And that cabinet was originally a coat closet.
Yes, so this was the coat closet. So we, once we added on, because we used this main closet,
Yeah.
like when it was just the small house.
Right.
But as when we added on, we decided to take this out and put it in
Yeah.
here.
It's
And put TV.
it's
Just-
perfect.
We didn't need the closet.
It's perfect for it.
Yes.
And that's because you have that mudroom space back
Yes.
there now where you
Yes,
where you
we
can
have
take care of the
that.
storage.
Right.
That makes sense. I don't remember this bath originally.
So
It was redone, wasn't it? It's not like it was an old bathroom. It was.
no, it was pretty bad.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
I just don't remember it.
Yeah, the only thing we kept was the tub.
Yep.
We had that
I
redone.
do remember that.
Yes.
And the subway tile, of
Subway
course.
tile we
Right.
put in here. Subway tile.
The other-
had this made.
The other big thing that showed up in here was that closet was a linen closet.
Right.
And one of the issues we had was having the laundry in the basement, which is common in these old
Yeah.
houses. How do you move it around?
Right. So we had the two closets, which is awesome. And we were lucky enough the stackables would just fit right in there. So there was a wall right here, and the dining room was right in this area. Kitchen here, totally closed off. I think there was a little window.
Here's what you have to talk about because it's such a unique thing. The flooring that you have in this kitchen.
Oh, right, the VCT tile.
Right?
Yes.
It's vinyl tile.
Yes, exactly.
Another thing that I thought you were crazy for, and it's absolutely perfect in this.
It is. It is. You know, a friend of mine had this kind of tile in her house, and from that day on, I knew I was going to redo a house and put that in. So it is perfect for the
That's
space.
cool.
It is. I had to have a farmhouse sink.
That was a special one though too, was it not?
Yes, I needed to have this special one. Yeah, I don't think that was in the budget, but it makes.
It's all coming back to us now.
Yeah, you know, I just really, I was
This
thinking with the kitchen.
this is why it's like having a baby because you forget about all the
Yes,
little
you do.
junk
I
that you
forgot
deal
about
with.
If I was to build a new house, it might not be the same 4 square style or a brick house, but it would definitely be like an older,
Right.
old school kind of house. Maybe an open floor plan and not just the smaller rooms that old houses have. But
Right. This is the room addition. So yeah, there was a wall right here. These stairs that I'm standing on are this is all brand new. The reason these are here is because obviously we dug this deeper, so we get a tall ceiling. This is the benefit of new is you get tall ceilings and dry basements, all that fun stuff, right? So this worked out really cool though, because you do get the game room that's kind of the old
Right.
basement, and it maintains it, and you get this really neat family space.
yeah. Well, I mean, as when we decided to do this and dig down underneath the addition before we were gonna go up, right? We were gonna do the main floor and then the second floor, and then we decided. I think you came up with this idea, and it's been great because with the small house and the small rooms, this makes it a big, nice area for everybody.
And what you did behind. So the other thing is that everybody would want, if you're gonna add an addition, well, yeah, I want a bedroom and everything, and
Yeah.
obviously size and all this stuff plays a factor. So you're able to incorporate these bunk beds in here that I think were absolutely phenomenal in making this a really flexible space.
Yeah.
Get you guys sweet.
Exactly.
Don't do hardwood in the basement
Right.
because who knows what'll happen. But
I didn't want any carpet in the house except for rugs.
Well, and again, I think
That's one
it
thing.
really kind of keeps the character of the house.
Yeah.
It's part of it. I think it's perfect. So of course, everybody is going to be asking me if you're for hire to help with their project.
Yes.
You're hired.
There's no way that I could thank you guys for allowing me into a project like this. I mean, seriously, it's been crazy special.
I agree.
Our friendship has obviously grown from it and through it, so that's priceless, of course. But as I think about my career and the things, what would I want my legacy to be, if you will? It ain't getting better than this, right? To have something like this that a family lives in and a family thrives in. So I owe you guys everything for it. So.
I agree. No,
This
thank
was
you.
a very special project. We love being here and love working with you.
That's good.
Definitely. Thank you.
I feel like we need hugs.
Thank you so much.
Oh no, I need a hug.
We're a hugging family.
Yeah, right.